What's up, Titans? It's Tom Knight from Tighten Up Your Game, and today I want to talk with you about one of the most common fitness goals ever, burning fat. And while there is an abundance of information out there on how to do this during the 16 hours or so that we're awake every day, what about the other 8 while we're sleeping? Is there anything we can do to help our bodies burn even more fat while we're fast asleep? Yes, there is. Dr. Michael Bruce, aka the Sleep Doctor, says that a person weighing 150 pounds can burn about 450 calories while sleeping between 7 and 8 hours. Over time, this can lead to fat loss, but is there anything we can do to accelerate that process? Turns out we can, and it not only affects our metabolism and its ability to burn even more fat, but it also directly affects the type of fat our bodies create. So what is it? In a word, temperature, specifically cooler. A study published in the Diabetes Journal tested various sleeping temperatures on adult males over a 4-month period, where every month they would sleep using different temperature settings on their thermostats. The first month, they all slept at a temperature of 75 degrees. The next month, they slept at 66 degrees. The third month, they returned to 75 degrees, and the fourth and final month, they were required to sleep in 81-degree temperatures. The findings were pretty incredible. During the month of 66-degree sleeping, the coldest, the subject's brown fat volume increased by an astonishing 42%, which is a very good thing, and I'll explain why in just a minute. But here's the rub. Those brown fat percentages returned to their baseline amounts on month 3 when the temperature rose back to 75 degrees, and actually reversed and went down in month 4 when their sleeping temperature was a balmy 81 degrees. The bottom line is that we want more brown fat. So why is brown fat so good for us? Well, brown fat burns calories in a process known as thermogenesis, which creates heat and helps maintain body temperature. White fat, on the other hand, stores energy, a characteristic of obesity that increases the risk of type 2 diabetes and other diseases. So how do we create more brown fat? Well, the answer is colder temperatures. Research from the University of Kentucky School of Medicine found that in response to cold exposure, not only do our brown fat reserves increase, but our white fat cells actually take on the same characteristics of brown fat cells. This is an incredible finding. What it means is that we can directly affect our own thermogenesis and cause our bodies to burn more calories simply by existing in colder environments. That's a concept known widely as cold exposure. By the way, there are many other types of cold exposure, like working out in frigid temperatures, or recovering in a cryo chamber, taking cold showers, my favorite, or like what we're discussing here, sleeping with the AC on. Turns out this shift from white fat to brown fat is actually a defense against obesity. It results in the body burning extra calories rather than converting those calories into fat. Here's more. A recent study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that short-term cold exposure activates brown fat and can help people burn as much as 15% more calories. What's more, these same participants also displayed healthier blood profiles. I love learning things like this. Simple concepts that are easily applied to our daily routines that have overwhelmingly positive benefits on so many parts of our lives. And I gotta tell you, not only am I a believer in the concept of cold exposure, I'm living proof. In addition to sleeping in cooler temperatures, I've been doing other cold exposure techniques twice every single day for almost a year now. And I can give you some hard data of my own that coincides with the data I'm presenting here in this video. Check this out. Previously, in order to maintain my current weight of 160 pounds, I had to restrict my daily caloric intake to around 1,750 to 1,900 calories. That's even with my strenuous gymnastic workouts. But then I began taking cold showers twice a day, 5 minutes every morning, 3 minutes every evening before bed. And I began to notice that my appetite had grown a lot. So much so that if I wanted to get a good night's sleep, I had to now eat somewhere between 2,500 and 2,600 calories every day. And of course, I was worried that I'd gain weight. And by the way, gymnastic workouts require a pretty delicate balance between strength and body weight. If I were to gain even, say, 5 pounds, I'd likely see a drastic reduction in the number of reps on, say, ring muscle-ups or any other exercise where I'm operating on the fringes of my strength and abilities. But I was getting stronger. So, finally, I stepped on the scale to see what I weighed, and to my complete surprise, I had actually dropped several pounds. Wait a second. Eating more somehow caused a reduction in weight? This made no sense to me at all until I read all these studies that proved how cold exposure supercharges our body's metabolism and burns so much more fat simply from having existed in that cold for a short while. By the way, if you'd like to know more about cold showers, I made a video called Supercharging Your Immunity right here on this channel where I discuss in great detail what I do on a daily basis and how you can easily do the same. But I digress. The real point of this video is that doing something as simple as lowering your thermostat at night while you sleep can drastically help you not only sleep better, but your brown fat stores will increase, your white fat will begin to take on the traits of brown fat, your metabolism will burn more calories, and your blood profile will likely improve, all while you sleep. Honestly, I can't think of an easier or better way to get so much done by doing so little. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, show me some love by hitting the like button. And by all means, comment below if you'd like me to cover anything specific on a future video. And don't forget to subscribe so you'll never miss any new videos. See you on the next one.